What is up, YouTube? We're back for another video here in the garage, and today we got a special little item for a special little car that you guys haven't even seen yet because it's been a while. I be slacking, yeah, I know. But today, if you didn't see by the title of this video, we are installing a hood vent onto my Supra, and not the Supra that you're used to seeing. Things have changed. There's been a little bit of progress in the garage, and I have done a Pandem wide body kit on my Supra. Yeah, it looks nice. We got some 15 wide wheels in the back, some 12.5 wide in the front, and you know, bear with me in my iPhone video because my camera still broke. So today we got a 777 hood vent right here, and I kind of got it where I kind of want it to go. So I'm going to show y'all this hood vent. I'm going to show you my Supra and try to show you me installing it because it's getting done. Because I want to go to Porsche in the morning for some cars and coffee, and I want to stunt. That's what we do it for, to stunt on everybody else, right? Not for the love of cars. So let me show you this hood vent. Alright, so first things first, check out my Supra. We did a Pandem wide body kit. We did the Tech Army green color, and this is what we got. I re-lipped the wheels, so I took the lips that used to be on the back and put them on the front. So now these are 12.5s instead of 10.5s. And then I got new lips for the back. These are 8-inch deep lips. And I just threw them on my AGs. I need to wash the car, obviously, but so this is what we have to get my fitment right on the car. It is aired up right now, but it can air out. And yeah, here we have the Pandem Supra. It looks pretty nice. It looks pretty dope. But in the mystery time where I was gone, I actually installed like a top mount turbo kit. So I am going to show you that, but let me go ahead and show you this. All right, so I have it sitting here. It is from 777. Yeah, 777. GT4 style hood vent. And as you see, it sits right there. You gotta cut out a hole, and then it 3M tapes down. But you know, instead of buying a $2,500 hood, when I just need a little bit of ventilation, I'm just gonna cut a hole in there. I'm probably gonna replace these two with the ones with a hole in the middle so that it can breathe, because my turbo is pretty big. It's a P-tune turbo, and I just want some ventilation. So this is what we got. I picked the carbon fiber option. It was like $600 versus like $250 for the plastic one, like the plastic that kind of matches that front section down there. If you have a Supra, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so we went with the carbon fiber one. So this is what we got. So now I gotta like figure out where the center of this is and the center of that is, and just kind of trying to get it in the middle, and then we're gonna do some cutting. But I will say they did provide, like, I don't even know what this is for. They didn't have instructions, obviously, but this is the shape of that, but in vinyl, I guess, to put on the hood and then cut it out. But there's already vinyl on my hood, and I'm just gonna tape it. Just tape it off, cut it out, boom. So let me show you this turbo kit really quick though, and then we'll go back to this. All right, so I moved the vent out the way, put it back over there. Here we go, boom. We got the top mount P-tune turbo kit. This is what it looks like up close. I got my strut bar right here, and there is literally no way to like vent out the heat that this thing creates. So we are going with hood vent, smarter option. But yeah, it definitely creates a lot of heat. I went ahead and bought me a turbo blanket, so it looks shiny, brand new, because it is brand new. But you know, that exhaust pipe's right there, fuming hot. It comes up higher than the factory turbo because it sits up higher. So heat just be higher up. And then, you know, I want it, the breather to be able to breathe a little bit better, the heat to get out. So, you know, the cooler the air, the more power you got. So we're gonna have to cut like through there and through the top side. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to like cover this up. So we're about to get innovative because I do think I have paper, like painting paper we put it on the ground. I'm just gonna cover this whole thing. That way I don't get no like cutting, like clippings in there. And then for the top side, I'm either gonna use the roll of whatever that is and stick it on there, or just use tape. I prefer the tape. And then I have tools and I'll just cut it out. So let me think about this real quick and then we're gonna get set up. All right, so I'm back with my helper. So I couldn't find my laser level, so we did it old school. So hopefully this string that, you see that camera that's in the center of my dash, down to the center of my emblem. This is what we got going on. And then we're gonna find the center of this, put it on there, and then I'm starting to cut. I just need to figure out how far down or up I want the hood scoop to go, because it really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna cut it out regardless. But yes, here we are, progress. All right, here's a little behind the scenes work, just so like, if you ever buy one of these, because I think I'm the only one who has a video for this, I got a little measuring thing. And what I'm doing is, from that side, because you see it has a little ledge on it, to this side is 9 inches. 9 divided by 2, 4.5. Same thing right here, 4.5. So basically, you can line up this line in this line, and it will give you that line and that line. See, I already did it. If you look at that little black dot, like this, 4.5. And then we're gonna 4.5 it right here. So 4.5, like that. And then you take it off, run the lines around, and then you just line those middle lines up with those middle lines, and then you just basically figure out where you want it. Because I already traced on here with the black line. So this is like how I'm doing it. I did it in a zigzag just so I can like cover like a decent amount of area, because it's like thin 3M tape. And I measured from this side to this side to make sure that that was the middle, and it was. So now we are going to finish drawing my lines with this marker, and then I'm gonna lay it up there and figure out where I want it, and we are going to start cutting. I might actually figure out what that wrap was for. Maybe it was a template, probably was a template. So we're gonna use it if I can use it. All right, so check it out. We ended up using the template, this pink paper right there. Cut it at, seamed it in half, drew a black mark on it, and you see I lined it up with these marks. Boom, 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 center. So you don't gotta worry about this corner or that corner. Worry about the line in the middle, center. So I'm probably gonna put tape around the edges of it still, because that's what I'm gonna be cutting at. And now we're in the cutting phase. All right, so we've reached this point. See this? Perfectly cut out. The corners you didn't really have to do too much, because you gotta make that like loop shape. If I have problems, I'll go back and do it. But I checked it and I didn't think it did. So you gotta wipe the dirt off. It's like aluminum dust. It doesn't burn, it's not sharp. Wipe it off gently, don't scratch your paint up. And then we're gonna alcohol this down, and we are gonna go ahead and stick that on. So let's skip to this part. Quick tip, if you see this in the box, adhesion promoter, right? It is for you to put like around the edge. And when you put the 3M tape on there, it is not coming off. So just be a little careful. And if you see I put gloves on, it's sticky. It's actually really sticky. So just put it where you need to put it. It's probably like a little sponge in here. And I'm just gonna all the way around, because again, it's sticky. to help the 3M tape stick. So if you ever got some 3M tape problems and something ain't sticking, get this. It will not let it go, I'm telling you. And there we have it. Stuck down pretty good. Probably need to wipe the area off with like some actual alcohol instead of like the alcohol pad, because it's, you see, it left a little bit of residue on my wrap. But there's the hood vent. Pretty neat. I would say with this one, you wouldn't need these, but it wouldn't hurt to just have all three of them. 5, 3, 5, whatever. But like the entryway, it's vast. I'm pretty sure you're letting every ounce of heat out of there. I don't think you have to worry about rain because my air, I got one of those Vargas filter things and it's back this way. So if rain gets in there, it's just dropping down. I got an ECU cover. We have the engine cover. So everything's covered. So we don't have to worry about rain. This is not my first vented hood, so I already know better. But there it is. And there you have it. This is the full video, the full install of this 777 GT4 hood vent. Wasn't that bad, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just gotta do some cutting, some sticking, some 3M taping, but it wasn't that bad. And I can't get you the best view right now, but like, here we are. Pretty aggressive, if you're going for that, you know, but it does look pretty good. I got a lot of other carbon fiber pieces, so it kind of matches. So you got like this, that, and that. So it blends in pretty well. But if you made it this far, appreciate it. Thanks for watching my channel, and you know, like and subscribe to the usual stuff. And peace out until next time.